So hello everyone and welcome to week 3 of TD Taskageddon. Hopefully we're going to get a better week this week.
Yeah.
We'll see. So Elliot, what's going on this week?
This week we tasked our teams of creating a spreadsheet worthy of the title Freak in the Spreadsheets.
So a spreadsheet with a freak in...
Yeah, freak in it somewhere. So hopefully it's a good week for finance after they were complaining about the creative tasks.
Okay. Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we jump straight into it and
Yes.
see how Team 1
Let's
got
do
on
it
this week, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
So what are you thinking off of the best
So
start?
what happens here? So if you click on...
We've got a big triangle that says don't click, so I reckon we should click that.
Okay. So it's just a bit of music.
Yeah.
And okay, so,
And some data.
So Elliot, so what was the brief again?
We were trying to ask them to create a spreadsheet worthy of the title Freak in the Spreadsheets.
So we've got a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Just can't see the freak in the spreadsheet there.
Nothing
I think in this
readily
one
apparent.
maybe the freaks are outside of the spreadsheet rather than in the spreadsheet.
Yes, potentially.
Yeah. Okay. So okay.
I mean, maybe they were going for freakishly successful, but it's a bit of a stretch.
It's a massive stretch, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I think we should go really quickly on to team number 2, to be honest with you.
Yeah, not a lot to say there.
Okay. So team number 2.
So here we have 2 slides, 2 pages with Tetris and Where's Rob?
Well, just to start with, I think there's a bit more effort put into this one, but what's Tetris all about on there?
Well, I don't know how it relates to Freak, just by looking at it.
I mean, there's some effort gone into
making Tetris in a spreadsheet, yes.
Tetris in a spreadsheet, but yeah, okay. And the Where's Rob? So there's Rob there, right there, in that corner. A little bit
Offensive.
offensive, mildly offensive. Well, actually, could that be massively offensive? Although, to be fair,
It is of this picture.
it is a little bit freaky, that picture, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I sort of get it, but then it's me. So mildly offensive still, to be fair.
Yeah. Probably
So-
not going to favour your scoring.
Well, let's see team 3, 4 and 5, shall we?
Yeah. Okay, on
All
to the
right,
next.
So on to team number 3.
Okay, so this one, Team 3 has asked us to fill out the names that we associate with the award categories for our Resource Hub Awards, as well as defining what the 4 Ps are, which of course everyone here will know. Seems to be, though, if you start to fill out a name, it comes up with many different suggestions of Rob Paxman.
How to say me, really, isn't it? So what they seem to be suggesting on this one is the freak in the sheet
Is you.
is me.
Again.
Wow. That's, again, mildly offensive. I just don't think they've read the brief on this one, do you? They're calling the Taskmaster a freak is sort of not the right way around, really.
Pretty
Not the best way to
misguided.
do-
I think they were trying to stroke your ego by putting you in with all the answers.
Yeah, not the best way to get points out of the Taskmaster, I'm going to suggest.
Bit of brown nosing gone wrong, maybe?
I would say quite wrong, to be honest with you. That said, we've seen team number 1 and team number 2, so...
I mean, at least this has got some good quips at the side.
It has, yeah. And it's in today's dental colours, I guess.
That is actually a very good point, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Okay, yeah.
So let's go and have a look at team number 4. So
Don't zoom out. Hide your teeth, hide your gums. I'm Steve and I excel with sums. I fly through a good table with my fairy wings from fables. I use info from Power BI like fairy dust so I can fly. I scout out practices for a living. And steal teeth to do all sorts with them. I track every acquisition in my little chart. Equals sum is truly a form of art. From acquisitions to acquisition, I log every feat, then I analyze patterns for my little sheets.
Well, it's quite the effort put in to create that poem
Wow.
and the interactivity. But what do we say about that image? courtesy of Team 1 from last week's task.
I think there's been a lot of effort put into this one, to be honest with you. I hope nobody from IT was involved with this one, because it's quite basic.
Well, yes, actually, Sam is
really?
involved, yes.
Wow, okay. Might need to have a word. That said, so we've got two things. So it was a brief of spreadsheet and freak in the sheet.
Yeah.
And actually, that last piece there, I think they nailed it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They've obviously listened to my comments on a previous task when that particular picture was actually used by team number one,
yeah.
I think. And they've taken that, and I think the comment on that one was, wait for a scary or freaky task. And
yeah.
as it
here
happens,
it is.
Right, here it is. And I think they absolutely nailed it, to be honest with you. With that is quite freaky. And also, as mentioned before, quite scary as well.
Yes, definitely.
So that sort of does it in two parts there, to be honest with you. And so it is a spreadsheet and there is a freak in the sheet. So
a very strong contender for
strong
this week.
contender, that one. A lot of bit of effort gone into that one. Yeah, okay. That's a good one, that one. I quite like that one. So let's go on to team number 5.
Okay, so we've got another one where we've got to fill out what we think are the most freakish suggestions out of all of the qualities, or traits, as they've termed it, from members of their own team who submitted this.
Oh, wow, okay.
So...
And there are some pretty freaky things in there, isn't there, really?
Yeah, a little bit concerning.
I would go with very concerning, to be honest with you.
We've got quite a few members of finance in there.
Yeah, and we've got a clinical director there singing to himself when he's brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
Which is a bit worrying as well. So, yeah, well done, Khaled. That said, it's a spreadsheet.
It is, yeah.
So I think they've all nailed that one, all 5. Luckily, it's all 5 spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And this one as well. So it's find the freak in the sheet. I mean, I think they've nominated Zoe there as the freak in the sheet.
They certainly have.
I'm going to suggest there's more than one in there, to be honest with you, that would hit the top spot.
Yep.
There's a few there. So there's a few freaks in that sheet, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'd say that's a pretty good contender. That one's also in today's dental colours as well.
Yeah, we've got to
sheet.
get some credit for that.
It's on brand. Nice.
So
okay.
I think off of that, we will now head to the scores for this week.
Well, I don't think this is as difficult as it has been on previous weeks, to be honest with you. So,
okay.
So let's start with a definite contender for 1 point was team number 1 on that one. A bit more difficult. So I'm going to say team number 2 with 2 points, because they've got Tetris in there. Who knows what Tetris was all about?
No.
To be honest with you. So 2 points there. But also, I think we're going to go with 2 points for team number 3 as well.
That would mark the first week where we haven't had 2 1-point allocations.
2 1 points. It's getting better, isn't it?
So yes,
so no
clear improvement.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go, it's really difficult between team number 4 and team number 5, to be honest with you. So I think this week, I think they're 2 really good contenders this week. And we've got team number 5 on brand as well. So I'm going to go with 5 points for team number 4 and team number 5 this week.
Oh, okay. High flyers
So
this
2
week.
5s, some really good contenders there this week.
And no
Really
bonus
pleased with that
points
one.
for Team 1 for having the statue they created included in the winning entry this week?
No.
I
None
tried.
at all.
I tried.
Yeah. None this week. Yeah, I wasn't pleased with it in the original entry, but it fits here, not in the original entry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So before we dive into final scoreboard, we need to do some housekeeping, as we had a surprise task delivered to our SLT, which has already gone out and hopefully you've watched. If not, go back and do so. Where we had our SLT who thought they were coming in for judging our Resource Hub Awards, and instead were pleasantly surprised, I hope, by a task that they had to perform in front of the whole office.
Did they look pleasantly surprised?
A little bit of shock, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The SLT were tasked with wearing a pair of tights on their head with a tennis ball in the foot, and then they had to knock over 5 water bottles before proceeding to a dartboard where they would throw 3 darts And then if they hit members of the SLT faces, which was stuck on the dartboard, they would be giving 5-second time penalties to the member who they hit.
Okay.
So,
should we have a quick look at that?
Let's have a look.
Okay, so yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? I think
Certainly a bit different.
Yeah. So actually, a lot more enthusiastic in the end than I thought they would be, actually. In fact, some of them really got into that, didn't they?
Yeah, Steve and Lisa, I mean, as soon as we got out there and they put the attire on, they really got into it. Also, I should note, they were representing the sponsors allocated to their team. So again, once again, thank you for all of our sponsors for this year's Resource Hub Awards.
With the tops that they're wearing. Okay, yeah. So remind me of the task brief again.
You weren't allowed to use your hands or feet to knock over the water bottles. You had to use the tennis ball and move the tennis ball with only your head. And then you had the 3 darts that you were allowed to throw at the end.
3 darts at the end. So 3 darts at the end.
3.
Because I did notice in the end there was one team that threw 4 darts.
Yes, I think Lisa's enthusiasm caught up to her.
Did it really? So 4 really got into that, didn't she? Yeah. So hopefully we didn't include the 4th dart.
We did not.
No. And also for the dart section only, Lisa's disqualified for that piece. So anything she got on that, deductions-wise, she's had taken off.
Okay.
I did notice right at the beginning that one of the teams did go a little bit early.
Ah, was that Jason by any chance?
It was, yes. So he went on 1 rather than go. So he was, what, a second too fast on that?
Yep.
Which is fine. We'll just add that second back on to his final score.
Yep, that levels that out, makes that fair.
I did quite like Lynn's effort, to be honest with you. She did put a lot of effort into that, to be honest with you. I see that she's 1 minute 56 seconds in total.
Yeah, it's
on there.
Quite a long time.
Quite a long time. Do you know, I'm just going to give a bonus deduction of 30 seconds to team number 4, just for sheer persistence, to be honest with you. She kept going and she put some effort in. Was there any other bits and pieces in there that you noticed?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So we've got a 1 second addition for Jason's team.
Yep.
And a 30-second deduction for Lynn's team.
Yes.
And disqualification for the darts piece on Lisa's team 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that probably will make a dramatic change to the scoreboards. So let's have a look.
You just cut to the scoreboard and commentate over the top of that.
Okay. So that was a huge change after those little adjustments by yourself, Rob. And it's looking like we've got a pretty significant lead for Team 2. And at this rate, I think they are almost dead certain to win with only 1 task left.
1 task left?
Yes.
Week number 4?
Week 4.
Okay.
Which will close out November.
Well, I'm looking forward to that one. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening to Task 3 on week 3, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, then. See you then.
See you later. Is that okay?
I think that was great. Right, better stop the...
There's a little bit of winging going on there.